جی سلامونه او څنګه چې ما تاسو ته ویلي چې زه باد نومي ښار ته راغلی یم. د دې باد ښار په بالکل په منځ کې یو سیند تېرېږي، د دې نوم دی ایون، AVON ایون. او په دې کې کښتۍ چلېږي. زه د دې کښتۍ ما ټکټ اخیستی دی، د 15 پونډه ټکټ دی. زه دې کښتۍ ته ورخېږم او په دې کې ګرځم او دا به تاسو ته ښیم. نو راځئ زما سره ملګري شئ، زه به تاسو ته د دې سیند نظاره ښیم. دا زه به ګورئ، دا کښتۍ ولاړه ده، زه ورته ورخېږم. نن د اتوار ورځ او د جولای 5 تاریخ ته کال 2026. دوه چته کښتۍ ته ګوره، لاندې باندې پکې خلک ناست دی، زبردست. دا دغه دی، دې سره 15 پونډه ټکټ دی. دا به په دا ګورئ، زه د کښتۍ د پورته دغه ته راوختم. ګورئ اوس، ګورئ.
Are you going to pay the one?
Yeah. It's running just so. Oh, that ګورئ ما په دې
Thank you very much.
ګورئ زه په دې کښتۍ کې ولاړ یم او په دغه کې ګورئ د پل لاندې دا وړې وړې کښتۍ راوځي. دا ډېره مزه کوي. ګورئ څه زبردسته نظاره ده.
Pura ګورئ دا زبردسته نظاره ده. ګورئ
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome aboard.
دا زبردسته مزه ده. دا باد دی، خو دا د خاپیرو ښار دی. د دې صفت دا د صفت
And we're embarking on approximately a 1 hour cruise up the river.
واقعیتاً چې کوم دی د دې دی لکه چې په دغه ګرځي، د دې دغه ډېر زیات دی. د دې نوم چې دی نو دا واقعیتاً د دې نوم باد کې د دې څه تاریخ دی. دا وایي چې دا د رومن د مخکې د دې کوم دغه دا اصل د دې جغرافیه ګورئ څو ډېره مزیداره ده. نو دا زه تاسو ته نن باد ښیم. دا ډېر مزیدار ښار دی، ډېر ښکلی، ډېر زیات ښکلی.
Ahead of you upstairs.
Thank you, dear. Lovely doctor.
His utmost to steer
I'm very thankful to this doctor who helped me here.
the crew will instruct you on what actions to take. We've got loads of life rafts and we've got all the buoyancy aids on board for you all, and of course if needed, available they will be made. I've got to pop around and collect those fares. Do let me remind you, they're £15 for all the adults. That's across the board. If you're 15 to 5 years old, you'll be £5, and under 5, go for free. Leave you in peace then. To take in the sights and the sounds that the river affords to offer, and well, I'll give you a little commentary. I'll just point out places of interest in moments in time on the return stage of the journey. My name's Phil. I'm around. Do not hesitate to ask me any questions at all. And we have Kathy on board. She runs the cafe stroke bar. So if you fancy a drink, she's your girl. Hot drinks, cold drinks, snacks. She's got beer. And she's got chilled white wine. And those little bottles of Prosecco. Be in Wimbledon fortnight. She also makes some mean pips. If you want anything, do wherever you're seated. Just a quick note about mobile phones. Do take as many pictures as you want, or videos, of course. Well, it's a busy boat trip. We do also, if you do need to make phone calls, particularly that thing called FaceTime, or those ticky-tocky noises they do so love to make, well, we do ask if you could do that in the back of the boat stand. Enjoy the trip.
Perspex. Be nice, wouldn't it? Get your own. What are we going to do with you?
Maza dai.
I hadn't asked her to, so we would have been driven around in the car. She didn't do any of the things, so. Well, she moved some of the bags actually out of the house.
Jadi sini bakal lihat dapurnya. Ada activity di.
Cute little houses on there.
Loh, balik-balik kita MK kau di goreng. Ada apa?
Very cute.
Biraz da seviyor. Baat harga maza. Dari bu kala maza.
Anyone else while I'm here? I'm going back now, sir.
Okay. Hello. Opposite direction kita kan orang. Nah, opposite aqui. Nah, isi orang sini. Sinta cara da curva. Na pode uri que poder mas aqui. Pode me que piada da kai. Kale, correcto.
It's a London up there. ډېره مزه کوي.
Oh, I like that apple. One one, eh?
Do they
Do you know
do
the
that?
rock? Yeah. No, but do they like the rock? Because it's
زمونږ سیندونه هم دي د هغې دغه دي شته پورې هلکه کېدی شي هغې ته به د دې نه زیات ښکلي کېدی شي.
Hi there,
Right up to that roundabout where we پکې شته کې روان یو زبردست ګورئ لکه
Michael likes old houses.
Yeah.
Andrew said to me years ago, look, if you have an old house, you have to count the design part and then you don't want to do it now. He got contacts after we do it, but it could cost like a lot of money. We want to go for a modern house.
Yeah.
I'd like him to move to the Portland, which is a lovely estate. I don't like it because it's like it's big.
No, but you can go dark line, possibly for the capital ceiling. So we had a word with him.
Oh yeah.
He said it's because the roof was gone. Yeah, what about is, I mean, I know when we first moved in the village,
Devono per sucuvani di domar to go right.
all the backs are gone.
All back.
All of them are gone.
Sadera mazakay. Nas balka sa markaya de ubodi.
When we moved in, the woman next door, that side, they had people in, so they took all the hotels off.
А, тебе ж так?
Esa raspedira mazakay. Zonzel me sarede.
Мама в Стовском с папой не поехала.
Na wacce shavina, shadda di ubo sarati pi. Banira wandi da dera mazari. Gore.
At least you know you can trust him. Oh, he's lovely.
Давай.
Ah.
Вот это я тебе, это замор.
Sebagai sekar kayak
А це на маму. А це для Луни.
masih dia dah kasih dia mau
А це щоб дома.
dia tapi zaman kali zaman awalnya video dah sih sudah cukup tapi bilkul pakai kena bersyukur tapi sebetulnya good guy.
Sorry?
Hold it. Yeah, it's just running. Yeah.
Oh, you want your video?
This. Oh, but
You want me to take a
yeah,
photo?
yes, video is running. Yeah, just you show me.
Okay.
There's zabardast video. माशाल्लाह जुरासिक पार्क के फिल्म का तरह भी जोर चढ़ता पर 90s की मत अगर आया छु
Wow. You've been on the boat
थैंक यू डियर लवली एट
for about 25 minutes. And we're on the outskirts of a couple of small villages. You've got the village of Bath Easton over to the left. Bath Easton, of course, the clue is in the name. It just means we're to the east of Bath. The other village lies a quarter of a mile away through the trees to the right. It has the Kennington Avon Canal running right through the heart of that village. That really does add to the charm. That's what you can do. It's all flat. It takes about 50 minutes. Nice pub at the end as well, called the George on the banks of the canal. The village is called Bathhampton, and Bathhampton lends its name to that delightful view ahead of the Bathhampton Weir and the toll bridge. Now, the word weir is an old Saxon word. It means wall, and that is all a weir is. It's a wall across the river. Most of them, including ours, were built in the Middle Ages, about 600 years ago. We're not too sure the exact date, but we're certainly sure why it was built. Water wheels in the mills, and they were situated on each bank of the river. What happens in the summer months, with the lack of rain, rivers become low and slow. and water wheels do not sit sufficiently in the water to turn. And that is why you build a wall across the river to lift it up. This one's been lifted about 9 foot. You put yourself some gates in, we call them sluice gates, and they're important because they're the thing that provides a fall of water onto the water wheels which would be below. So if you see a man-made weir like that would be anywhere in the world. Somewhere around would have been a mill, and that mill would have been governed or powered by a water wheel. Now, it's really shallow here, so we've really got to tiptoe our way through a specific area before we hit the bottom.
As a power is in that is a market.
There's lots of odd currents going as well. So there it is, Barhampton Mill, it says so on the right. Never milled a thing, that structure. Never was a mill. It's all getting a bit overgrown, but the pink invasive weed is called Himalayan balsam. Beyond that, you can see a stone archway. That is all that remains of the original structure. The fire broke out in 1888. And when it hit the storeroom, they had a mighty problem. You see, Barhampton Mill was a gunpowder mill. 7 tons of gunpowder blew, and that, of course, was that. So they reclaimed the stone and built the structure you see there today. And it's been noticing. But today it's a popular pub in Preston, in the Bath area. I would imagine much later. Knocking out their Sunday road. Very hard for them to find a seat there. And I'm quite surprised we haven't seen anybody swimming yet. I think it's so shallow. Very conscious. We had that chilly hot weather and it was up in the 30s a couple of weeks ago. There was like 50 people on the Saturday at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Pretty little cottage through the trees, over to the left side. Well, it's a goalkeeper's cottage. If you look straight ahead, look through the small arch of the bridge, beyond the black umbrella, can you see a water wheel turning? Well, let me tell you a little bit about the bridge first. It's a privately owned toll bridge, a pretty little cottage with the tollkeeper's cottage. There's been a man standing out there, side there, since 1872. Collecting the tolls. The original toll was £1 penny. We still call it the 18 toll bridge, to this day. 3 generations later, descendants of the same farming family run by the side of the river, still own it. Every vehicle you see on it is £1.20 today. It's not just the old four-wheel carriaging car village traffic as it was in the 1870s. Today it acts as an unofficial bypass of the city of Avon. I really know about it, which is everybody. Well, they use it so the old carriaging car has been replaced very conservatively by one of the rundown here in the week. About 4.5 vehicles every day. If you were to sit down 100 minutes late or work that out, very tiny stuff indeed, that is for sure.
I want to show this, yeah.
The building on the left-hand side of the bridge originally was a flour mill. That burned down in 1901. And when that burned down, that ended nigh on 600 years of living on this site. The building you see there today, if I'm honest with you, is not like it at all. It was built in the 1950s, the old mill hotel. Now for the location that is kind of beautiful. I like the water wheel. That was added 15 years ago, but they did connect it to the
Nakatabi o paziha. Correct. Beija pa. Bigyan lang ako. Hatam. Kadang mazar deh khabar. Nah, ubur ashrakare kader khonke. Gor.
actually didn't have a university here until 1968, so it's a modern one. Got a great reputation today, though, in many fields. Biggest tourist attraction, one of the nation's biggest tourist attractions, is far from modern. They're 2,000 years old, complete and unique and spectacular, and if you get the chance to go, I would. I'm talking the extraordinary Roman baths. It's called Aqua. Bath was also a big military town before the First World War, decades after the Second World War. There was lots of research and development and procurement sites for the Army, the Navy and the Air Force dotted all over the city. As is the way of the world, a lot of them are being sold off and a lot of those sites have been turned into housing development. There's the latest one straight ahead beyond the fallen tree. That's called Holborn Park. It was built about 6 years ago. And why I'm pointing it out is that is what Bath Stone looks like when it's new. Can you imagine the whole city 250 years ago? All the crescents.
Skoda.
1990.
Oh, she goes back for weekend, then.
The little house there back's the original boathouse. It's called Toad Hall. Self-catering accommodation today. Always busy on a Sunday. A little family-run independent restaurant. I like it very much. In fact, I go in there next Sunday. Called the Bathwick Boatman. Lovely spot, especially sitting on that veranda. I do it quite often. I like watching people learning to putt for the first time from up there. Best free entertainment you can have in the city, I reckon. So we're just entering a residential area. I'll come off the bike. Tell you a little bit about Forty Bridge when we get closer.
Хочете тут? Алло, ти хочете?
Find a picture postcard at this side of the bridge anywhere. But it's over in Florence, over in Italy. It was named and commissioned by Bath's only ever Earl. Earl Sir William Poultney. He was an interesting character. He basically owned all the land on the left. You see, Bath was on the right. The river was the boundary. This is why it had the bridge with shops in houses built into the superstructure either side, basically to disguise the fact that you're going over the river.
ما تقدرت ميلاش دا وای چې راځه پاکستان ته تل په کراچۍ کې د دې خامن هلته د دې دغه شو او زموږ نور په ښار کې ګرځم دا زبردست دا نظاره ده ډېره زیاته ګورئ او د دې ویډیو کې ماته اجازت د خدای په امان ډېر ډېر سلامونه ډېر ډېر سلامونه دنیا دغه دی په دې کې خوش دا صرف د دې دغه ویډیو دا بیل دی او دا ښار به تاسو ته بیا بیل ښیم دا صرف ما د دې په دې خو دلته چې دا سیند دا هم زمونږ هم سیندونه دي که نه موږ د هغې نه څه جوړ کړه بشعوره خلک بشعوره دي په امان بېزګینه زه د دې نه کوزېږم ما دا دغه پوره شو ما تقریبا یوه ګنټه په دې کې دغه وکړو خو دا باد ښار څه ډېر زیات ښکلی دی